crazy shit. Wait, what'd they say? I set up a microphone in Chicago. Okay. Or walk away, I'm guessing.
Hi, my secret is I'm a versatile. I'm sexually attracted to like stuff like murderers and like serial killers, like fictional or like real life. And like,
attracted.
Like the violence gets me off, and I'm pretty much on the sadistic side. I'm just weird like that, and a lot of it's expressed through my art.
Jesus, that's low-key deep, bro. That's like
so
that has to be like a childhood type.
I had this ache.
Like you have to have went through something. I'm sorry, man. That's just like that's not normal. I didn't even know there's a word for that. You get me? Like that turns you on. Someone murdering someone. That.
Show me with some random girl. I found out who the girl was. Started talking to her, and I started dating her as well as talking to my ex still. Jesus. And I found out that she had a boyfriend, so I ended up dating him as well. So I ended up dating all three of them at the same time, and they didn't even know.
What the fuck? How did she manage that? Jesus, how did she manage to even find out that yo shit? And the fact she's laughing, the fact just shows how like cruel this world is, man. The fact she's laughing about that, like that's a good thing.
When I was 16, I had a roommate that she spoke English as well, but her mother language was Russian.
Okay.
And most of the kids in our boarding school spoke Russian as well, including her friends. So they would always come to our room, and they would speak Russian to each other and look at me and giggle. I had a feeling they were saying things about me, but I wasn't sure. And then one time, I got pink eye from another kid in school.
What the fuck?
And every time they came, they would like make gestures to their eyes and look at me and laugh, and I was getting a little upset. So one night she slept at her friend's room and I was alone, so I rubbed my face on her pillow a couple of times with the pink eye, hoping she would get it too, and she did eventually. I honestly don't feel that bad about it. They stopped making fun of my pink eye after that, so that's my secret.
Jesus. It's smart, but like it's kind of like.
When I was a little kid, when I was first learning how to clip my toenails, and my mom stopped doing it, and I finally learned. I didn't know what it tasted like, a toenail. So the first time I did it, I ate all 10 of my toenails.
Sometimes I think that I should have been a man.
Oh. Okay.
Because I'm so dominant. So when I see women, it's like, damn, shorty. If I was a man, I would have tore her ass up.
Okay.
In 2009, I probably was the only one of my friends to buy Justin Bieber's album, but it was worth it.
Facts. I can't lie, he banged. Yeah, man, he banged. He banged.
Okay, so my secret is just about every time I'm in an elevator by myself, without fail, I'll pretend like I'm opening and closing the doors using my mind, kind of like the Force. And I'm also making the elevator go up and down using my mind as well.
That's it.
That's my secret.
You're not gonna show your face? What do you mean?
I feel like one secret I do have would be that I'm kind of afraid of rejection. I can give an example of this too. Anytime I would shoot my shot with a beautiful woman or a companion, it would be like either 3 reasons why they would say no. Either they don't feel the same way, they feel like I'm more of a friend to them and they don't really want to lose that relationship, or it's because they just see me like a brother. And I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's just like,
Damn. That's tough. That man has a thick thumb, bruv. Jeez.
I have commitment issues.
That looks like Lucky.
Scared of marriage.
Is that Lucky?
I don't trust nobody. I feel like everyone's out for self. Mainly because I grew up a sad nigga. And
I've seen what's been done to a lot of males. I don't want it done to me.
What's that mean, a side nigga?
I'm a really happy person and that I have my life together. But I actually really struggle to get out of bed every morning. And I have to tell myself that it will be okay. Otherwise, I won't leave my apartment for days at a time. So
that's deep.
It's not always what you see.
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
I don't really tell nobody this, but when I went to boot camp, my girlfriend, well, it was my girlfriend, she sent me a letter and broke up with me. But I ain't crying for nobody in the barracks. But when I went to sleep, I cried myself to sleep.
You just like hit a bit.
I sometimes pretend to be afraid of horror films because I don't know. Sometimes I just want to be held by my boyfriend, but I'm really not scared because I really love horror films.
Nah, she's finessing him. Just for the hug.
I thought I was going to kill myself 5 years ago, so I didn't make a plan for my future, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
So one time when I was maybe 5 or 6, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and we were at the cash register, and I stole a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, and I got home and I felt so deeply guilty for having stolen that it sat in the drawer of my bathroom for years and years and years, and I never ate it. And then like a couple of years ago, I finally threw it out, and I can never bring myself to eat it because I felt so guilty.
What the hell? It's only Hubba Bubba. What? There's plenty of times I may have sold money. You get me? What the fuck?
Basically, I got locked up for a domestic that I didn't do. So what happened was an argument had happened. I wasn't from this particular town. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go because I really don't like confrontation. So as I was trying to leave, this person was kind of throwing stuff, and pretty much I didn't fight or not, whatnot, but I seen that it was going too far past words. So I called the cops for my protection. And I finally found a way to get outside, and I waited on the cops. Again, I wasn't from this particular area. I am from Chicago. And
oh, I see.
The cops came. The gentleman barely questioned me. I actually did have red marks on my neck and everything. The next thing I know, another cop had showed up. They asked for my ID.
That's fucked
Next
up.
thing I know, I'm getting handcuffed. The guy didn't even tell me what I was getting handcuffed for. I'm
That's
like
Pete.
panicking. I got PTSD, so I'm sitting here like, why am I getting locked up? I called you guys for my protection. I just wanted to walk away, grab my belongings. I've never been locked up. I've never been in trouble. Come to find out from other people that live in this particular area, this particular city, that if you look a certain way and you're from Chicago, you get looked at different.
Damn.
Too many people view Chicago as being bad if you're dressed in an urban manner. Like they judge the book before getting to know you. So unfortunately, I was locked up for 3 days. Had a lot
Even
of
if it was 3 days, man, like
got through it.
sure.
Everything was dropped.
Yo, you're never gonna trust cops again after that. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna look at them completely differently.
It's messed up though.
Just look at humans differently, man.
I grew
That's
up
deep.
on when you were in trouble, call the cops. Now I think differently, and the sad part is I know all cops ain't bad, but this is my secret. I got out of it, and I got out of it because I chose positivity, and I chose to go forward and not backwards.
What the fuck has she got at the back of her neck though? That's a bit.
I found out that slavery still exists. We are told that it doesn't. It is most times shunned away from. It is.
Oh yeah, that shit's going on.
Being mentioned,
other
is
countries
ridiculed,
everywhere.
but it actually still exists through the prison system.
Mm.
I unfortunately became a victim of a pen myself for 3.5 years for an event that never took place, and I depended on the system,
Wow.
trusted the system in order to find the truth and deal with the truth. And unfortunately, I was put back in a position
That's deep.
to be made a slave again. We think that it has stopped because there's no more cotton fields. We think that it has stopped because no one's hanging from trees. We think that it stopped because there's no more ropes or nooses being made. We think that it stopped because there's no one wearing hoods, the same Klansmen or anything of that nature. But it's actually now with a pen in a cell that has made slavery continue without the usual, the evident that will cause us to see it clearly. I was arrested and put in jail, incarcerated, for a crime that I allegedly committed. Caused me to be sitting in jail for 3 years and 3 months, begging for trial, no evidence.
That's fucked.
And the only thing that they can come up with after 3.5 years was a picture of a finger with a scratch on it, with no scantron and no other evidence to find me guilty of something, so I wouldn't walk away with nothing.
That's fucked up.
As again, I came up in the urban area. I was taught to watch out for gunmen, for rapists, for thieves,
That's
for
fucked
murderers.
up, man. That
I
is
was never
fucked.
taught to watch the pen. As of today, I learned the power of the pen and the ones who use it.
Penalty.
Starting with today's episode, you probably noticed it was filmed in Chicago, and next month it's going to be New York, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Damn. It's a good vid. I can't. That was a good vid. That was a good vid. World strong.